And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So things are underway. Now it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Great vision. Cruyff has the space to scheme. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira powering forward here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Driving on and making good progress. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff, and he's picked it up out wide. Forced to go back, and that is expertly dealt with. Azar. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. Hullet! That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. And it's Romario. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. And this is Romario. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Zola. Vieira. Now Davids. And this is Azar. He's dealt with that really well. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Zola. Half an hour played now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot could be... And Romario! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Yeah. Now it's Hullet. He's a shot. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Zanetti. Zola. Zola. Good driving run. Bullet! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Oh, fate. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Number 20, Messi.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Manchester United have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Opts to play it back. Oh, well played. Davids. And it's from Mario. Driving forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? Goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick reminder today.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's one down.
Pessoal, boa tarde, boa noite. Eu peço encarecidamente que nem tudo a gente tem que marcar todo mundo no grupo, não. Tem distância marcando os caras. Desce, fala, a gente se fala.
Rapaz, perdi um gol feitinho, moço, com o Romário, você é doido.
Ei, ele também perdeu um gol, hein? Ô, ele tá só esperando tu pintar. Ele tá só repetindo. Chuta de fora da área pra pegar o negócio.
É, eu vou chutar.
Down to business again.
Ele conversa demais, isso que ele conversa.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread it left. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
No.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's good running with the ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Desai gets over and intercepts. Cruzeiro are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
And the finish! Gianfranco Zola, sheer football poetry! victory. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
The attendance for this
Two up
match
now,
was
and they are cruising.
72,306.
Stylish and the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Vieira. Now Ronaldinho. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Eto'o. Defending was strong and firm. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Eto'o. And here's Cruyff. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Pele. And Zanetti. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Romario. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davids. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Romario. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, what's he done? Cruyff. Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's being shifted off it. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that was vital. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Zola going forward. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Desai. That's a sharp pass. And here's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Eto'o. Romario. And it's Romario. Now it's Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Reminder today to please
Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Will be removed. Thank you very much.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Goes for goal! And this is Messi. Ronaldinho applies the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Maldini makes the interception. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? Goes down, but nothing given.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Threads one in. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Has a look and plays it forward. Desai. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Varane cuts out the pass. Davids. On either side, yet able to find the net. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. And he's straight offside. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Looking here to chip it through. Davids made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And here's Messi. And it's Davids. Vieira. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ronaldinho has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's the chance to counter. Pele. Neither of these two will... Can he finish? It's loose and he's had a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's in on goal! And he'll try from distance! Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Davids. Foot in. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Somewhat off target. Ferdinand. That's a throw. And it's Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets a good foot in there. Cruyff. Davids. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Now Davids. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira, there he goes, motoring forward. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Hullet, now it's Messi. Driving forward. Played out to the left flank. No way through, so back it comes. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Rafael Varane. Cruzeiro are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least.
And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zanetti. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Davids. Cruyff. So we've reached the hour mark. The most accurate pass. It's a threat. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Tries a deft little ball. Decent chance! And a neat finish! And the game has liftoff! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution in progress.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ibrahimovic. Caresses it through. Hoeneß unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Davids, and that has put a halt to things. And it's Zanetti. Ball in towards the middle. And the keeper beats it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cruyff! Deftly away. Zanetti. Ronaldinho, well, not one to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's certainly onside here. Now there's a fine ball. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Deftly away. Ernest. In with the challenge. Desai does well to get it back. It's run loose here, and it's played into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hullet. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
11, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field.
To go back here.
Number 25, Romario.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
14, Zola. Substitutions taking place.
Van Bronckhorst can see things others simply cannot. Cruzeiro clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pele. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Cruyff. Davids. And this is James Rodriguez. Ronaldinho. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. 4 added minutes on the board. James Rodriguez. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And the shot's on here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Staff for each block. Please report
Your final
to the
thoughts,
staff room
Jim?
immediately.
The type of defeat that's hardest to take, Peter. One where you know the game was winnable, yet no matter what you did, it just wouldn't go in, and then all of a sudden, bang, you're behind.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Você vai rir não, cara. Vai rir não, a gente não foi um jogo de maluco, centroavante não. Não sabe estudar de jogar. Tá, eu acabei, só começar agora. Quiser ficar de próximo. Não, agora na dor, mano. Vamos mandar da jogo. Não, agora na dor, mano. Vamos mandar pra gente jogar, dar uns treinos. Vamos tomar agora uma volta. Cadê o Boa Boa? Bora, Boa Boa! Cadê o Luquinha?
É isso.
Pastor, mandei pro Lucas, e ele falou assim que ficou top. Ele só quer que muda o evangelista, porque ele é presbítero. Aí só tirar o evangelista e pôr presbítero Lucas Rafael. E o nome dele parece que é com H. Vou mandar pro senhor ver.
Não, amém então. Amém, combinado. Vou fazer a alteração.
Tu joga porra nenhuma, meu. Tu leva sorte aí por causa do Beast Schooling. Beast Schooling, sei lá o nome. Se não fosse isso, o jogo é jogado, parelho. Balão, minha perna na tua mão. Quer que eu saia jogando, né? Tocando pra entregar gol a tu. É assim você faz 10. Aí deixa de graça, meu irmão. Ele joga muito todo dia. Feito a gente, joga muito todo dia. Quando tem oportunidade, joga.
Ô, cabeça, sempre tem uma desculpinha, hein? É Brit Schooler, o time é melhor, eu dá carrinho demais, isso, aquilo. Para de jogar então, irmão. Você vai parar de jogar. Ou senão você liga lá pra Konama, manda um e-mail, fala, Konama, ó, tem que tirar Blitz Cooler, tem que tirar isso, tirar aquilo, tirar aquilo, tirar aquilo. E aí, o meu time ser o mais forte de todos. Vai.
E quem foi que já tá nervosinho? Vai, eu falei mentira? Que é só balão? Falei mentira, não. Mas já doeu aí, né?
Ontem eu bati na cara. Ontem eu ganhei dele, moço. Um monte de juros. Só foi desculpa. Eu ganhei dele ontem, só desculpa, só desculpa, só desculpa. Ele só tem desculpa. Ele nunca consegue falar, cara, parabéns, você jogou muito, mereceu. É só desculpa.
Ô, cabeça, sempre tem uma desculpinha, hein? É Blitz Cooler, o time é melhor, dá carrinho demais, isso, aquilo. Para de jogar então, irmão. Você vai parar de jogar. Ou senão você liga lá pra Konama, manda um e-mail, fala, Konama, ó, tem que tirar Blitz Cooler, tem que tirar isso, tirar aquilo, tirar aquilo, tirar aquilo. E aí o meu time ser o mais forte de todos. Uai. Bora, Lucas Show, bora!
Tudo bem, que barulho é esse?
Não, mas ele é assim, igual lá na Copa Patos lá. Se ele ganha, ele é o pro player, né? Compra mais cartinha, gasta mais aí, ô trouxa. Que aqui é de graça, aí perde é de graça. Toma gol de blitz cooler, é blitz cooler. Toma gol de cabeça, é cabeçada matadora. Falei com ele esse dia, procura um grupo de carta normal, pô, de time predefinido aí. A cabeça choradeira aí. Ó, o primeiro jogo nosso aí, você jogou melhor, ganhou, hein? Vou ficar aqui de lero-lero? É, você vai ver, vou gaiolar, não sei o quê, vou segurar. Não, hein? Tomou gol já era, filho. Tem que correr atrás. Tomei o segundo. Tanto que eu até desanimei a partida. Falei, vou tentar ganhar a segunda. Tivesse empatado ou perdido também, foda-se.
Agora, vamos lá. Vamos lá. Tu não pode nem falar que tu é pastor, mas é ladrão. Joguei várias MD3 contigo, perdi a uma e sumia. Faltava energia, ia pra igreja. Fica calado, na hora. Tu é ladrão, ladrão, pastor ladrão. Ia perder a MD3 e corria. Naquele dia eu paguei porque eu fico pensando assim, digo, mesmo, a turma se mete aí sem saber. A MD3 estava jogando, era umas 4 horas da tarde. Foi aparecer de 9 horas para jogar os 2 jogos que faltavam, que eu tinha ganhado 3-1, sumiu. Quer falar o quê, pastor? Pode falar porra não, tu é rico que nem a gente. Gasta o dinheiro do caralho no time, mas é uma chuteira boa.
Aonde foi que eu falei que eu sou melhor que alguém aqui do grupo aqui? É só você que não aceita, ué. É só você que não aceita. Alguém falar que outra pessoa jogou bem. Entendeu? Você é demais, você tem que ser estudado. Você é um caso que tem que ser estudado.
Ô, Rafa, mas vocês têm que entender que o cabeça ele é PCD, né, mano? Certeza que ele tem um probleminha. Ou é de nascença ou é as cachaças que ele toma.
Ah, eu acho que ele é autista. Eu acho. Ele não é normal, não, ele.
Porque não é possível.
No pé de quem não sabe, não adianta de nada. Chuteira nova, tá viu? Material novo, chuteira nova, time bom, mas futebol, meu irmão. Aí chega eu com o sapato rasgado, pesado, volante, mas a marcação é pegada.
Ah, para, cabeça. Para. Começa com o lero-lero. Aí já começa a levar pro lado pessoal, aí já tá perdendo a graça. Mas daqui a pouco tá desavença aí, tem que travar grupo aí. Estão falando de jogo, de futebol.
Ele é desse jeito, rapaz. Ele é desse jeito. Não, isso aí não me afeta mais, não. Ele pode falar o que ele quiser.
Se você não tem dedo, você não fala.
Tu tem que ganhar pra mim, rapaz. Porque se a gente enfrentar o mata-mata, eu vou eliminar tu, pô. Não se aperreie, não. Não, tô tranquilo. É como você diz, né? Tô tranquilo, cabeça. Tô classificado. Tranquilo você ganha pra mim, mas o mata-mata é balão, viu? Já avisei, já. Mata-mata foi você. Eu não perco uma. Eu gosto assim, amizade, você e o pastor, uma amizade fidedigna. Que amizade, rapaz. Que amizade. Parabéns ao desenvolvido. Parabéns, rapaziada. Eu tô tomando cachaça, rapaz. Tô tomando. Dependendo da quantidade, assim, eu posso tomar 10 litros e não vou preso. Posso tomar 10 litros, 300 litros, cair no chão e não vou preso.
Ele ficou birrinha porque o Rafa falou que eu joguei bem. Só isso. Aí ficou com birrinha. O problema dele é comigo.
Preso. Aí tem a diferença. A cachaça dá mais problema pra mim do que pra tu, Guardiola.
Cabeça, quem tem mais tem 4, porra. Eu tenho. Falar de jogo, do jogo, né? Aí quando começa a falar de vida pessoal, de que não sei o quê, é igual você falou, você até do time. Quando ele tá falando de futebol, quando a gente fala de vida pessoal, vai estar falando de mulher, de filho, de cachorro, nada. Aí o tal dá zero. Não, o problema dele é com você e comigo. Nossa, eu mando áudio. Mandei um áudio aí, nossa senhora. É um crime falar que os outros estão jogando bem. É porque ele não escuta isso, né? Se ele escutasse isso com frequência.
Investigando isso aí, você tem jogadores pra você.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. So things are underway. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Drills one in. And it's been given a chance! Played with speed from back to front. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Look at the... And Sola! And again! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lived.
Cruyff! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way past. Davids. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira. No, he's not getting any further than that. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Always onto this. And Sola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tá dando pra ouvir aí, galera, o áudio aí? Tá dando pra ouvir aí, galera, o áudio aí?
They know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ajax are a team that's fond of the low block. They Sure defending numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. And he's certainly onside here. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Eto'o. Pull it. Oh, this is a very good run. Good read, needed to be. Davids. Zola. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Davids threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Davids. Davids. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their positions. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Eu estaria rindo, porque você levou 2 do cara e ganhou 1-0. Aí você está dizendo que jogou. Você é sabio. Você é tão sabio que essa daí, esse campeonato aí. Tinha avisado nada, que era ida e volta. Eu não perdi, é de volta.
Down to business again. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Sola. Chance! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Nedved. That's good play. Nedved! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Não tem condição de alterar nada de campeonato, não. Podia ser uma casa,
Mas já vai jogar o site. Fica tranquilo. Qualquer coisa. Ele fica. Acho que o cara do carro do médico dele, acho que
Substitution for Ajax.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 25.
It's been taken short.
Number 14.
And the shot! Good looking ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Eto. Number 11. Ibrahimovic.
Thinks about the shot. He's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Você defende o que é errado, tô defendendo o que é certo. O cara tá certo mesmo, moço. Você ataca a vida pessoal demais. Você não sabe brincar com o negócio dos outros. Você sempre é assim. Para com isso. Nossa, tem que sair, né?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Romario. Zola has found the net here, of course. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Desai plays it all the way forward. Rafael Varane. Oh, what has happened here? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Nedved. Shot could be on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Nedved! Perilously close. Maldini. Rafael Varane. No way through. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's in! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team.
They
produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
18.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
23. Maradona. Substitution.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero is herring after that one. And it's Del Piero. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, and the danger is averted. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Eto'o going after that. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Eto'o.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking to play him in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Eto'o. Maldini.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
time.
Davids. Davids carries the ball down the right. Pass somewhat off target. Maradona. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Davids. And that will be the final act. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Haja start, haja start. É do jogo, né? É start.
Haja start, haja start. É do jogo, né? É start.
tranquilo, que eu sei que eu vou ganhar, pô. É MD3 agora? Se for MD3 é mais difícil, mas se for um jogo só. Guardiola, eu quero saber qual é o problema que você tem com PCD, autista. Qual é o problema que você tem? Pra você falar. Quero saber qual é o problema que você tem. Me diga aí, qual é o problema? Me diga aí, a gente resolver. Mesmo à distância a gente resolve. Qual é o problema que você tem? PCD com autista, qual é o problema que você tem? Me diga aí.
Ué, mas não entendi agora. Tu mandou um áudio de 30 segundos me perguntando. Eu não gosto de PCD nem autista. E aí, o que tu vai fazer?
Aí é um problema teu, pô. Problema teu que tu não gosta, entendeu? Todo maconheiro dá o cu, dá o anel. Tem até uma música na internet. E você não vai ficar de fora, né? Maconheiro, já foi preso, chega...
Cara, tô jogando com um menino aqui. Aí você fica ali próximo entre nós dois.
Por que eu não gostava de PCD?
Maconheiro, já foi preso, chega na cadeia, a turma tora mesmo. E assim, bestalhado idiota, que é a cara que tu tem, que os caras derrubam mesmo. Vai, lavou roupa e foi preso, como tu diz, né? Lavou roupa, ainda comia teu canete. Foi buscar água, carregou água e a gente sabe como é que funciona, né? A gente sabe. A gente que tem um conhecimento, conhece muita gente, a gente sabe como é que funciona.
E autista. Aí eu te respondi e tu falou, eu não quero saber. Não entende? Por isso que eu falo, mano, tu é PCD, viado. Algum probleminha tu tem. Ou tu nasceu assim, ou é essa cachaça podre aí que tu toma, hein?
A questão não é gostar, né, pai? É respeitar. Entendeu? Tá de boa. Mas alguém vai fazer você respeitar.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Snyder. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rui Costa. Drogba, and he's definitely onside. And that should get the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has a look and place it forward. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Lopez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Now he's off and running. Now it's Drogba. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Still goalless. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Hullet. Maldini. Davids. Rui Costa. Davids with the slide tackle there. Ronaldinho. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot.
Guardiola, quero saber qual é o problema que você tem com o PCD, autista. Qual é o problema que você tem? Para vocês falarem. Tá, moça, eu não ouvi o áudio.
The major moment in the game. He scores for sure.
Fechou, meu amigo Adelson. Som. Cabeça é pato, cabeça deixa a gente doidinho, rapaz. Você vê? Tá grilado com o cara lá, porque eu acho que o filho dele é autista, tá? Ele fica bravo. Mas ele quer brincar com a vida pessoal dos outros.
Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fermin!
Nossa, que golaço. Meu Deus, esse cara faz uns gols que tem sem lógica. Você tá doido. Olha o gol que o cara fez.
Well, if ever you want to see a
Tá
lesson in
doido.
responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Number 16.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sao Paulo restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Rapaz,
you still have to take
se esse André ele tivesse.
That pass has been well intercepted. Desai.
Um time melhor mesmo.
And it's Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ele antecipa demais,
Rui
mano.
Costa can see things others simply cannot. Rui Costa, he's having a hit.
Só quer chutar pro gol agora de fora da área. Vai fazer 50 chutes, Adelson, num jogo desse jeito aí.
Desai, Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. It's a really well-measured ball. Just eases him off the ball. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Nossa, nenhuma. Ah, é que
Schneider. It's Schneider!
Golaço! Rapaz, que gol foi esse do Snyder?
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
O que eu queria,
Manchester United leading now.
o que eu queria do cabeça aqui, filho, era só a marcação. Ele marca demais.
That's surely a foul. Free
Marca
kick.
muito ele. Você tá doido, ele marca muito. Essa jogadinha dele com o Drogba aí também. Nojenta demais. E o gol foi do Snyder, hein? Perna esquerda, rapaz. Isso é um roubo, né? Snyder, onde que o Snyder batia com a perna esquerda de disputa? Obrigado, André.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Desai. Zola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Marca certinho. Viu?
And the counter is on. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are
E o
leading
Bicalha, Deus
2-1,
bravo
but
comigo.
things are
Ô,
very
papel
much
tá
in the balance
estático. Você
here.
tá doido.
Esse é o top 50.
So off we go again. Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. Akanji. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zola. Zola going forward. Takes a shot. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's Hullet. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Davids. Looking for options for movement. Cafu. And Jamal. Zola. Zola. Power. Good chance here! World class from Zola! A finish right from the top draw! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Snyder. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rafael Varane knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
Sola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one.
And a chance! Ronaldinho!
Que gol foi esse do Ronaldinho?
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It's all becoming so easy. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Firmino. Now it's Drogba. Lopez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Davids. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there.
It's Snyder! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Quatro ou não? 4-1 derrubou a transmissão. Quem que é mesmo, hein? André Cabeça.
Quatro ou não? 4-1 derrubou a transmissão. Quem que é mesmo, hein? André Cabeça.
Tem que fazer uma placa pro Ronaldinho. Que gol foi aquele? Você tá doido.
Quatro ou não? 4-1 derrubou a transmissão. Quem que é mesmo, hein? André Cabeça.
Eu não ia nem entrar no jogo contigo, pastor. Essa foi a última partida que eu joguei contigo. Tá compartilhando o que aí, pô? Negócio que o cara falou lá. Eu tenho um filho autista, é uma luta do caralho. Eu passo noites e noites aqui, ó. É que eu não vou estar dizendo em grupo nem nada. Entendeu? Aí tu diz que não fala da vida. Pra que tá aí compartilhando isso aí?
Eu sei, irmão, que você tem um filho autista. Entendeu? Eu tava falando pro Adelson. Não é menosprezando, não. Entendeu? Eu cuido de pessoas que é autista também. Entendeu? O cara lá tá errado. Falar aquilo lá. Entendeu? O cara lá que tá errado. Mas é assim, né? A justiça vem de Deus, né? O cara falar que não gosta de pessoas PCD e nem autista, né? Vem de Deus isso aí. Que gol foi esse, cara? Que gol foi esse? Que gol foi esse, meu amigo André? Aquele abraço.